Okay, so we're going to talk about how to do our number line and label our number line with numbers that have decimals included. So like I told you in class, the first thing I usually do, just to kind of help me out with the decimals, is to label my halfway marks. So right here is halfway between 20 and 21. So that would be 20 and 5/10. Then 21 and 5/10. And then last 22 and 5/10. Now that will kind of make it easier, so that way you have a decimal already on the number line for you to kind of gauge where the other decimals go. So we'll start with 21 and 3/10. I know that 21 and 3/10 is in between 21 and 22. 3/10 is less than 5/10, so it's going to go before 21 and 5/10. That takes care of that one. Now let's move to 21 and 12/100ths. Now, some of us got confused on this last night for homework, but what you have to remember is both of the numbers are a whole number of 21. So now we go to the tenths place. There is a 3 in the tenths place here and a 1 in the tenths place here. 1 is less than 3. So that means 21 and 12/100ths is 1/10 over 21. So that's going to be even closer to 21. And that takes care of that one. Now we have 20 and 9/10. 9/10 is only 1/10 away from getting to 21. So it's greater than 20 and a half, and it's almost to 21. So we're going to put it closer to 21. And there goes that one. And now we're left with 22. So we have 22 and 75/100ths, 26 and 6/10ths, and 22 and 1/100ths. So let's look at this one first. This is the least greatest one out of all three, because there are 0/10ths. It is only 1/100th away from 22, which means it is very, very close to 22. (22 and 6/10ths) is 1/10 away from 22 and 5/10ths. So we're going to put that right past 22 and a half and label it 22 and 6/10ths. And now we're left with 22 and 75/100ths, which is greater than 22 and 6/10ths because there's a 7 in the hundredths. So we're going to put it past 22 and 6/10ths and label it just like that. So there you have it. Make sure that when you're doing your number line, you just make sure that you look at each tenths place, and you decide which one is greater or less than, and if it's closer to which whole number.